Yo, gang. So this little baby interview with him and Yachty, I'm like way later than I wanted to be. Like when I first seen the little clip on academics page, I forget what they was talking about. Damn, I forgot. I guess that's a good thing. But it was just a little clip, and I'm like, damn, this seemed like this finna be a good interview. So I had wanted to check it out, and I've been trying to avoid like every video that's being posted about whatever he say on whatever. So that make it a good. I feel like it's gonna be a good one. It dropped 2 days ago, 1.1 million views, bro. 1.1 million views. Yeah, I'm just later than expected. I just been busy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy that I'm finally able to sit down and see what's to it. You feel me? I hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all doing great. Hope y'all pocket straight, man. I think it's gonna be a lot to be covered, but let's just get into it and see what's to it, man.
Yeah. We ain't got money like that, man. We ain't got the money for stands. I ain't know we had that. We got a stand, you understand? I'm good holding mine, but let's put his on the stand. We budget over here.
Folks put his shit.
Man.
Folks put his shit in the middle of the couch on my soul. Who wanna hold? Folks gotta be there for damn near 2 hours.
January 3rd. How realistic is that date?
1,000% realistic.
1,000%. Well, you know things change. But I mean, even as far as, which obviously nobody knows, but the name of the album, you change that. Right. You know, how many times would you say this project has changed?
I say like one time.
All right. Y'all should have said this in the intro. But what y'all think of Baby, bro? Y'all think folks is falling off? I can't say fell off because I think he still put up the numbers. It's just probably the internet trolling. You know, just because they saying it on the internet or whatever. But what do y'all been thinking of the quality of the past few songs he put out? I know he put out like Insecurities, I think 6 a.m. or something, or 5 a.m. and that Touchdown song. What y'all think? Me personally, he ain't put out a song that I've been playing yet. And that's including the little EP that he had dropped. I don't remember when he dropped it, but that's including that.
Cause at first it ain't never really changed once I found the way I loved. You know what I'm saying? Like first I was just trying to see which way I was gonna go, like how I was gonna do the album, you know what I'm saying? Like I never was like solidified, like had a solid like the album gonna be this.
Right.
And it really didn't change. I just kinda added to it versus like remember at first I was telling you like I'm gonna drop a Dominique album.
Right.
But now I'm gonna drop a WHAM album and a Dominique album.
Okay. And is
that Dominique shit gonna go high, you know what I'm saying, bro?
That deluxe or a completely different project?
Completely.
Just cause it's Dominique, you know what I'm saying?
A different project.
Okay, and is that's at a later date, or are you thinking that's
at a later date? Hopefully like February.
Okay. And if you had to describe the differences between WHAM and Dominique projects?
I think WHAM, but the crazy thing, I still put some of the songs that I was gonna use for Dominique on WHAM. Cause I know like my fan base like really be wanting to hear them certain songs. But I feel like WHAM is more like me on some young nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Fast cars,
right?
Girls, jewelry, money. You know, like the turn lifestyle. And Dominique is more like the serious me.
Okay, more personal.
More personal.
Would you say you gave that side much?
Nah, I really don't get that side. But like that's a part of like the new journey that I'm on. Like I hate the word vulnerable, but like I'm gonna be more open to my fans and like my audience and shit like that.
What do you think?
That's what I think folks need to do, bro. I think he needs to switch it up. That's the only way he to me, in my opinion, he gonna keep his foot on the game neck. If I feel like he should kind of do some like chill ass, vibey ass shit, like damn near. Not R&B, but something like that. Like if you don't know, or if you know the Mariah Sciences song with him on it, then baby you should know this. Like he ate on that bitch. If he put out some shit like that, I think that shit'll make motherfuckers shut up, stop trying to troll him or something like that though. And also I fuck with the one of my favorite things about Lil Baby is he not like these other rappers, like with too much rah-rah shit. You know what I'm saying? He not, his shit mostly just rap, bro. It ain't really too much killing and and all that type, speaking on ops, dead ops, and none of that shit. I don't be hearing that in his music. That's one of my favorite things about him.
I think it's a reason why you haven't been.
Cause I don't really care for like people to be in my life for real, like my personal life. But I'm kind of like understanding that this is what my life then came to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Do you think that's a thing of you not giving a fuck about outside opinions, or you think even if that's just like kind of the person that you was, like
It's just the kind of person that I am. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like making myself become a person while I'm making myself more open. You know what I'm saying? That ain't me at all. But I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, you know, like I don't care for comments on the internet. I don't care for what people say on the internet.
nothing.
But
You give it nothing on the internet.
if I'm dealing with somebody personally and they could break it down to me, and I had somebody who like personally break it down to me on a fan level versus like a friend level, like we don't really be knowing nothing about you. You know what I'm saying? Then once they kind of like showed me that they don't really be knowing, I'm like, damn, I ain't even never get it like that. Cause if I drop the song or if I do something, I know what it took for me to get there. I know what I went through to get there. But from a fan's perspective, they don't know nothing. They just see it and hear it.
Right. I mean, on top of that, you don't speak on anything.
Right.
So I think out of at the last few years, of if you took a list of all the events or just things that have happened involving you, like,
Right.
and you speak on 0 of them, it can really draw a narrative.
The only thing I might have seen folks speak out about is maybe the nail polish shit. Or just academics, period. That's why him and Act don't get along, shit. But that was in a interview, Charlemagne. That's when I'm assuming that it sparked from. Charlemagne asked folks or whatever he said, and Baby said basically like, why the fuck is you speaking on me type shit. And then ever since I seen that, then Act just been on bullshit.
About you, regardless if you care or not, but that can sometimes persuade the persona or the image and likeness of who you are.
You solid, that shit lasts forever. So it's like, okay, it might be a time when they do this but eventually, like, I feel like if they supposed to know me, they'll know. Like from girls to rapping to my kids to me being in the streets to whatever it is, like, I don't really feel like I should speak on certain shit because it's like if you know, you know.
Or have to explain it.
Type shit.
Yeah. You ever think about your fan base that isn't from the streets or don't have a core to understand what being a real nigga is, or being solid, or even like just like really just like white kids, or like they ain't gotta be white, but just like a selection, which is I'm sure a huge part of your fan base that just doesn't understand or come from or have the mindset from the background that you have to understand.
That was a part of me like getting to where I am today to understand it. You know what I'm saying? Because for a long time I always think people got it like how I get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what made y'all want to do this shit? This shit, now for some reason, this shit, I don't know if it's because folks cut his hair or what, but this, and I done watched his interviews before, but it just hit me like why folks want to do interviews as an artist. And then I know he probably like being in the rap game, hate interviews himself. So like, I don't know. I just wanted that right now.
So it even got down to like one of my close partners, just not even just say about music, just about anything. He like, bruh, when you be telling me shit, like I hear you, I understand, but I don't get it how you get it. It's just that little bit like did a lot for me. I'm like, damn, I ain't even never really think of it like that, because I'm thinking like, shit, bro, if I can get it this quick and I can understand it, like why you can't do it? But then I had to get like deeper into like, damn, everybody ain't the same. Like everybody ain't gonna get it how I get it.
I think it has something
That's
to
a
do with
fact.
the way we wire, like regardless of where you're from, you just may be wired a little bit differently,
Definitely.
And
you could be from the same place, because even my partner who told me this, like we grew up together, like we did everything together, you know what I'm saying? But it's still like on a certain level of like what your brain might be on or what your mind might be on, or like how God wired you.
You ever think about or hear about the saying of like, you kind of are, not you kind of, you're a product of your environment, and you are the person that you were, like the things that you saw growing up in.
Definitely, I believe that a billion %, but I'm so much not into what other people got going on, I ain't even never think that far, like damn, they ain't even the same product of the same environment that I come from. Bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or they never even seen the shit I seen, or been through the shit I seen.
I was kind of saying it more so in a way like, because you didn't grow up rich. You know, you didn't grow up around, you know, rappers or $1 million, like, billionaires or whatever. So, like, but you still managed to grasp the concept and mindset of hustling and, I mean, past, like, you know, street shit, but really make it to a businessman and understand the concept of business, you know? But looking back on where you come from, like, that's not.
I did see folks talk about some business before, how he learned that it take partners and shit like that, but I be wondering what he did say he loved to see his money growing shit. But on the flip side, I hear that folks really got like a gambling problem down there. I don't want to say it's a problem, but folks love to gamble. You know what I'm saying?
It's not like casual. It's not like a thing. So that's what I mean when I say, like, do you think maybe you just like something switched on you, or you think it was always in you, or like do you think you had some kind of motivation from somebody older, or?
It's always been in me. First of all, like, you know, I come from a family of hustlers. You know what I'm saying? So like, even like younger, my mama always talked to a dope boy in the hood, or, you know what I'm saying, somebody with something going on. So like, not knowing but knowing ever since I was little, that's all I ever seen. You know what I'm saying? And then that's what I aspired to be. Like, I wanted to be a hustler. I wanted to be the ones who got the money, who got the cars, who got this, got that. I come from a neighborhood where that's prominent at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, that's what I seen growing up. And just because that's what I seen doesn't mean that kind of formed me. That go back to like what you were saying, like how you wired.
Right.
Because I know people who seen the exact same things I seen and went through the same things and lived the same way, but they still don't got the mindset I got.
Right.
So it's like I say half and half. It's like half of like what you've been through, what you seen, and then the other half is like just how you wired. Because me and my sisters, we live in the same house, and both of them graduated high school and I didn't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it can't even really be like we ain't had a right upbringing, or like my household wasn't right because my sister them graduated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is just like kind of like the life I chose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To not graduate, to be in the streets. And we stayed in the same house, in the same neighborhood.
At the same time.
At the same time, you know what I'm saying? We all like a year or two apart.
Right.
So I know for a fact, I can't blame it on like my mama, you know what I'm saying? Because she did her part for sure, because I see it in my sisters.
Right.
Shout out to the mamas who do their part with the knucklehead ass boys, bro. I know y'all mamas be having it hard, bro. Shout out to the fathers who doing their thing and got these knucklehead ass boys, bro. Or fast ass girls. I know that shit hurts the heart just as much, bro.
Exactly. Do you think it was something that happened in your last prison, you know, sit down, that maybe like when you were in there, you were like, man, something got to change, or did you just get out and like, it was like, get everybody rapping, I'm gonna just try this shit?
I only went to prison one time. And the time I was in prison, I really had to like shape and form my life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cause it ain't like I was the regular young nigga in prison either. Like, I ain't go to prison on some young, just bad, calling my folks. I already was the man of the house.
Right.
So when I went to prison from doing what I wanted to do, driving the cars I wanted to drive, I had 2-3 condos.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 6 figures. Like, so it was a whole different feeling.
How old was you?
18, 17.
Right. So you was young. I mean, you
Super young.
damn near living. I'm not gonna say living the exact same life now, but a different variant. Yeah.
Different variant. That's why I be telling people like that. I can go in the gas station.
Imagine, bro, at 17, 18, you got 6 fucking figures, bro. Just imagine. Just sit here and imagine you right now, bro. You be like, my 18-year-old self, bro, I was outside having motherfucking fun. I wasn't even thinking about the shit that I think about now. And I ain't gonna lie, I hate it. That's what's, honestly, even though he took a route that I wouldn't suggest nobody to take, I do love it, though, at a young age. You like, man, money is important. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure he was still having fun and shit, being young, tweaking out here. But the younger you is best, you know, start early with this shit, bro. I ain't talking illegally. Fuck the shit Lil Baby did. I'm just saying that the fact that he even got some pay at 17, 18, 6 figures, or even close to it. I don't give a fuck if he had 20 G's at 18, bro.
by myself, or I can go in the mall by myself, or I can get on a regular flight by myself, because it's like in my head, this is the stuff that I had to be doing if I wasn't a rapper. And then I already feel like I already was thinking in my head, like, once I get older, I'm gonna be rich. You know what I'm saying?
Right. To be how big you are, how prominent you are, you still move as if like you are just like.
Because believe it or not, I never once really put in my head that I'm that.
Yeah.
Like, then I'm a baby and I'm like this big rapper, and I just go with it. Like, I don't really never, like that's at the stage I'm at now, like trying to tap into it. But I never really wanted to tap into it because I ain't never want to lose myself.
Right. And which you haven't. Which isn't easy. It's not easy to do, bro, because this life can really trick you and make you think, or just gas up someone's head, especially when it comes on money, women, diamonds, cars, clothes. It can make someone think they like.
I seen people go crazy.
Absolutely. Me too.
From rapping to regular street dudes. Like, I done seen people who go, they first get their run of money, like even in the streets, when they get their first run of money, and they act completely different. Then when they lose their run of money, they damn near never could get it back. I done seen rap. I didn't have producers who I turned into millionaires, and they got more into it than me. To this day now, they in somewhere sad and depressed, damn near like mentally, then went crazy behind this shit. Like, that's never gonna be me.
Right. But is that because you don't care enough, or is it because you aren't as emotionally attached? Or what makes you?
It's not even that I don't care enough, because I care about it. It's that I've seen what it'll do to you, so I won't let myself get into that.
Right.
And I learned all this kind of stuff in prison, because you got some people who in jail, they in jail with a life sentence, but you'll think they just got locked up 2 days ago.
Right.
But that's just how they mind and how they carry themselves and what they do. But you got some guys who've been locked up for a year, and they done went completely crazy. They talking to themselves. They really let the time make them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's one of them things where they say like only the strong survive, and I had to learn how to survive and stay sane in an insane place.
Right.
So now when I'm in the world, like, that's what I be telling Dan. I'm like my friends and shit, like, and like, you ain't scared to get on stage. He's like, bro, I went to prison with 2,000 men who I don't know, who are convicted of something. If I could go in there and survive, get on a stage in front of fans, people who love you, like, that's a cakewalk to me.
And when you put it that way, that is a whole lot easier.
At a young age, a teenager, you don't know who your roommate is. You know, he got a life sentence. Because I went to like a level 5 prison, like, kind of like the worst prisons you can go to. So by me being able to do that at 17, 18, 19, that formed me for the world. Like I always say, like, I thank God for everything he put me through. Like, even this, like, you know how you always call, like, baby, this on the internet, or you got like a bad narrative on the internet. I really appreciate the way everything has shifted for me. And when I'm saying that, because like, I never would have took rap serious if nobody went like, baby.
All right, the prison. I want to back on that a little bit. One of the realest shit he ever said, and that I actually took from him, bro, was when he said, I'll be getting it a little mixed up, but he said, I never let my man go. Fuck. He don't let his man basically be in a fuck. So he in prison, but he not letting his man break. He not breaking and giving in to what's around him. And his man, he good. He probably on the beach. He gonna get through this shit. He just being optimistic. He happy, not happy, but he just trying to take it a day at a time type shit. I wish I knew exactly what the fuck he said. He never let his man go where he physically at or some shit like that, bro. And that was like the realest shit that he said. I wish I could find. It's actually on his documentary though, but yeah, that's just the realest shit he said, bro.
Fell off for baby this, cause I never really took it serious. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't put my all in music yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That right there.
That's
like,
crazy.
I feel
to
like
say.
God wanted me to be like, hey, you need to lock in and really take rapping serious.
Yeah.
And kind of like God working mysterious ways. That was the way for me to like really get on my shit.
But you don't think it was luck?
Never. But I never took it serious. It just like it happened for me.
Right.
And what I mean by take it serious, I never was a studio everyday type of guy. You know what I'm saying? I never was a you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sit down with a producer type of guy. I never was into my videos. I never edited a video with the director. I never was into that type of stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I never knew about it, first of all, and then I ain't have to do it for it to work.
Right.
So I never really even thought that's what I needed to do. Instead of like, even when it was working, I was supposed to be like, how do I better the craft? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I go to the next level? And I ain't think that far because I was just going to the next level organically.
Off the top of your head, if you had to say why you think it worked so well, if you just blurted something out, why?
That shit crazy. I feel like, if y'all don't know, bro, 2016, Uzi owned that bitch, bro. Well, it was a great music year anyway, but I feel like that's the type of time Uzi was on type shit. Like, folks could just drop. He didn't have to have a video. He didn't have to announce shit. He just dropped and that shit going crazy. So I kind of get, it's just, I understand what Baby's saying. Like, I ain't never had to experience none of this shit and be this hands-on, bro. I just shoot the video, go home, it be posted, and I'm on the charts. And I'm getting paid. That's it. That's all I do. So all the extra steps, he just was never into it and don't know about it. He ain't familiar with it. So now it's just, man, I want to see what's to this. I want to see how they actually fuck with my videos, what they do when they do it, give an input on it, and just shit like that. Even these interviews, bro, he don't even, from what I know, he don't really do interviews, but it's pop out time because the album coming and shit. But you know.
What would you say?
God, I always tell people like, this God plan. Like, you can't make another me.
Okay, what would the second thing be? I think
Totally, solely God.
Okay.
Now my work ethic, like my hustle, like, I'm signing a QC. Man, they don't gotta do nothing for me. I ain't never called for a bill paid. I ain't never called for whatever I want done, I get it done.
Yeah.
Even if I had to spend my own money from the get-go.
What about in the beginning?
In the beginning, if I had to spend my own money, I'd get my money back.
Right.
Or it might not even take money. I could get it done for free just off my relationships or like how I'm a hustle. But and I thought our artists do that.
My opinion is, I would say, your authenticity. I think that you are still to this day, so authentic that it was so easy to differentiate you from everyone else because seeing you and listening to you felt so real and relatable to the people who also all around the world was living in the same environment, dealing with the same things. You know, it wasn't like, it wasn't a gimmick. It wasn't like a what they call label. What do they call them when a label build up an artist? They call them
a plant.
Yeah, industry plant. Like, it was none of that. It was like 100%. This is real, and this guy he's from this, and I'm from this, so I know he's from this, because you can't say this if you're not from this, you know. And I think it kind of just really stuck to a lot of people and pushed you past everyone, you know. That plus, I mean, you've always stayed out the way. You've never been in some like TMZ like drama weird shit ever. Still to this day, you know, which is it's weird to say, but it's impressive because in this industry, it's like a whole bunch of gimmicks and weird shit and like freaky shit and like just niggas just like.
Hey, I be saluting artists that be like that too though. Like, you don't never really see folks in no shit. You don't never really see folks out and about. Like, Takeoff, like, I ain't never may he continue to rest. I ain't never just like ever seen no bullshit for real about Takeoff, bro. And he don't come outside. Like, it was just like, you know, Takeoff, but not on that level. Like, you ain't just seeing no badass fucking nothing about him, bro. Was to himself. It's somebody else that's like that I can't even think for real.
Do other shit, you know. You kind of always stay not only clear but away from just like weird shit. You know what I'm saying?
And that's not hard though. You know, I just do what I supposed to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, everything go back to like prison in the sense. I'm saying it like that. Like, why you gotta compare it to prison? But it's like that's how it happened for me, because it's like you around all type of weird shit, but you gotta know how to mind your business. Do what you gotta do for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what they doing.
That's a deep ass shit to get from prison, bro. But that's some real shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, cause I read Wallow book, bro, and that's damn near kind of what he said in that motherfucker too. His ass came back and said some shit to his celly, and folks slammed his ass to the wall just based off him trying to be funny or ask whatever the fuck he asked. And bro told his ass, you talk too fucking much, nigga. Worry about your motherfucking self. You worry about the wrong shit in this bitch, bro.
they doing.
And people should apply that to life, you know, outside them walls. Apply that shit to life. Worry about yourself, bro. Especially, you just gonna miss the shit that's on your plate, that's in front of you. Worry about that shit. Or you gonna get involved in they shit. You don't really want to get involved in they shit. You know, it's just stay in your lane, bro.
Got nothing to do with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So in a way,
I
you
had to
did
learn
that.
that like fast, like you know what I'm saying.
So in a way, you did that. Say like, man, prison really was not gonna say good for you.
Great for me. I tell everybody that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I never was supposed to be in prison. Like even to the prison I was at, the type of charge I had and the time I had, I wasn't supposed to go to a level 5 prison. Mm-hmm. For whatever reason and whatever happened, I still went to a level 5. But I ain't had to stay there that long. I stayed long enough to know that's ain't where I want to be at.
Right.
But because if I would have went to like a little a county camp or a smaller prison where I could pay my way and have the young niggas doing what I say and all that, I would have never even really like understand it how I understand it now.
Do y'all hear what he's saying, bro? That's what Charleston White be saying, bro. I hate to even bring gang up right now, but that's just the shit he be saying. These motherfucking boys need to go to real fucking prison. They need to, cause that shit gonna open they fucking minds up, bro. Or at least we will hope. Like all that kitty shit, they don't build from that. That bring me back to Wallow book. Folks thought he was finna just be going to juvie his whole life. Motherfucker said, nope. You think you a minor? Hell no, we finna send your ass over here. Fuck you talking about. And that nigga was shook ever since then. Ever since he found he wasn't going to juvie. Like, and that shit changed. But even though Wallow did get out and tweet though. He still got out and tweet. That's why I said hopefully it would change the nigga. But for the most part, these young niggas be needing prison with like grown men, some shit that's gonna have their ass shook.
And I feel like God already be having my whole life written out for me, so everything I go
not shook, but just I don't want to be here. Like eye opener.
Go through, I never question it, or that's why I don't even try to diffuse the situation or speak on the situation. I'm like, I always just look for like what God trying to tell me in every situation.
Right. Good or bad.
Good or bad, especially bad. You know what I'm saying?
I wanna change. I wanna jump into Harvard.
All right, man. I'm gonna stop it right there, though. You feel me? Yeah. That Dominique album, drop that bitch, bro. My soul. Dominique type shit. But yeah, honestly, I don't think Baby doing nothing wrong as far as the internet. I don't know if he want to be a little more internet because he said he want to be out there. I don't know if he just talking specifically out there in his music or just out there as like this the shit I like. Because even when you see clips, his ass be funny. And I ain't gonna lie, like just the little shit. Like he seem like he do got little silly personalities, but that's why I say I don't know if he want to do it just musically or like in another light of it type shit, like really being outside more type shit. But yeah, this part 1, man, I'm gonna try and get to part 2. I wish I would have got to it the same day, but hey, I'm here. And y'all let me know what y'all think and catch me on that reaction.